What's up, everybody? J-Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always. Spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Football, basketball, and boxing. So the subject is basketball. Want to talk about the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and of course, Coach Budenholzer. Phoenix is on a mission this year, and the question is it a little too late? What I mean by that, Kevin Durant, he's starting to get a little long in the tooth, or at least you would think, being that he's 36 years old. Been in the league for about 18 seasons maybe? So that's a long time. Most guys aren't able to play at a high level for that long. When Kobe had got to that point, he was not the same Kobe Bryant anymore at that point. The fact that Kevin Durant resembles his prime self and was able to compete in the Olympics this year is a testament, especially coming off of the Achilles injury. But this is a real important year to pay attention to the Phoenix Suns. When Durant came over to Phoenix, they did a lot of changing up of the squad. Got rid of everybody over the course of when he got there midway through the year. Only played about 8 games, I think it was. Had the playoff experience with Booker. After that, the only team mates that stayed from the Phoenix core was Booker. And I think maybe one other player. But regardless, they pretty much had a complete overhaul and built around Book and Kevin Durant, brought in Bradley Beal, new makeup, new team. Last year, there were some ups and downs. They had some flashes of what looked like a solid contending team, but more often than not, holes in the defense and holes at the point guard position, which I think a lot of people thought might be the case coming into the season when they let Chris Paul get out of there. And they thought that they could rely on Booker and KD and Beal to take turns at the point guard position. While all three of them players can play on and off the ball, and that's what makes them special, having a true point guard is a big deal in the league, at any level of basketball, really. So now they've brought in Tyus Jones, big-time addition, leads the league in assist to turnover ratio, has a championship pedigree from his time back at Duke. He's always been a winner, and even other guys that have played with him, whether it was in Memphis or other places he's been, have talked about his work ethic and his commitment to the game. Tyus got a real true point guard mentality. He will make an effort on defense, so he should help. But the problem is they're small. Having to start a lineup, which seems like it's going to be Tyus at 6 feet, Beal at 6'4", more importantly, Book at 6'5", guarding some of the threes in the league, that could be tough when they got to guard guys like LeBron James or Paul George or Michael Porter Jr. over in Denver. There's a lot of guys out there, even a guy like Jaylen Brown at 6'7" with some size, Kawhi Leonard. That'll be a tough matchup for Book. Book does play D, and he showed with Team USA a willingness to commit to the little things, and they're going to need that. So my biggest question is this the last run we see with Kevin Durant? Is this his last opportunity to get an NBA title? I personally think they got the type of team that if they can keep them together, they've got about a 2 or 3 year window still. But that greatly diminishes if they don't put something together right now. I think this is a year that they need to put it all together and win the title. And if they don't win it, it needs to be because they were in the title and lost, or at least made it to the conference finals knowing that you're just one step away. If it's anything less than that, I think you're going to start to see the team get broken apart a little bit and maybe start thinking about moving in a different direction, because you got all these players getting paid a lot of money. And so it's going to eventually come down to whether the ownership wants to keep them together or not. What y'all think's gonna happen out in Phoenix? Can they get it done with this new squad? They added Plumlee as well. That's gonna help on the boards, add some toughness and defense. They got some guys that can play the one off the bench. And most importantly, Bradley Beal, Booker, and KD are all coming into the season healthy. Health is the biggest factor for their success. Mike Budenholzer has championship pedigree. He's coached the team to the finals before. We've seen his ability to turn a team around and get them playing together, get them playing defense. So I think he's a good fit. And as the question is, will the players buy in and go with it and go for it? Coming off the Olympics, this is going to be the best opportunity right now where Book is focused, KD is focused, Beal has something to prove and he's healthy. This is going to be the best shot they get. What are they going to do? All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is and you know who you're looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok.